Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Toys in My Closet. And today, as you see here, I'm going to try to showcase the Wave 2 of Halo Universe 6-inch figure line from Mattel. These figures have been pretty hard pressed to find in most retail stores, and I have a feeling it's due to the fact that the first wave probably didn't do as well as Mattel anticipated them to. But I want to go through each figure, highlighting each and every one of them one by one, to talk about what I find are the strong points and what are maybe not so strong points. But keep in mind, this is an affordable line. Each figures that you see here in front of you are basically a $20 figure with a lot of accessories, good paint apps, and even pop in, pop out parts and pieces to make it playable for even kids. So not only is it directed to adults, it's also directed to children, which I think is a very good plus. And take into consideration that even though they may not have perfect adult-like style qualities for some, they are $20, and for $20, I think you're getting a pretty good bang for your buck because they have a nice range of articulation as well. So let's get started. And before we do that with each individual figures, let's highlight the box and cases where they came from. And here we go. As you can see, this is the side panel of each individual box. In this particular series, there's 6 figures. And we're starting from what would be my right to left. Starting with Master Chief, Atriox, the main man, oh my god, Bucky, Jerome, Val, and the Arbiter. I don't think I really have to showcase each box individually. So, as you see, these promotional shots are of the figures. I'll just go and reach out, pull one out here with the Master Chief, and pull it in the front. As you can see, they come in. Sorry about that, folks. The camera got out of place. As you can see here, they come in this nice window box packaging that says Halo Universal or Halo Universe series. Then in the bottom here we have Wave 2, Master Chief. Then it has Imperial Grunt. The Imperial Grunt is the actual Build-A-Figure for this set. And so we turn here to the side of the box on the right. And really nothing going on. And in the back, we have a wonderful promotional shot of Master Chief, Halo Universe series on the top corner, a picture of the Build-A-Figure, which is the Grunt, promotional shots of the other existing figures in the wave, and then how the figure can come into pieces from all the armory to the weapons. And that's pretty much the gist of how the packaging is. So really nice packaging, keeping the continuity of the original wave, and it's pretty simplistic. And you see here in the top, it says ages 8 and up. So we'll slide this over and put it back here. And now I'll showcase each figure individually. So we'll start with none other than the Arbiter. And I have to say, these figures are really nice in scale. The Arbiter is pretty hefty or girthy figure. It has a nice flat gold look to it, but still with some nice sheens. Here goes his blade. I forgot the actual, what you call the actual name for it. But As you can see, it's kind of like a thick yellow translucent look to it. And it's very nice and detailed. I know that's coming in blurry. Let's see if the camera cooperates. A very nice piece, and it's translucent. As you saw when I pulled it out of his hand, his hands are very nicely sculpted. It came out because, it's a big piece, so we'll push the hand right in. And, the Arbiter has a nice range of articulation. He's kind of got that, that hunchback style, just like the design of the game. He's articulated here in the hinge of the knee, as well, single knee here. And even in the foot area, got a nice rotation of front and back. I don't know if it's necessarily in a ball joint, but I know he is definitely articulated. Let's see here. There you go. He has a lot of nice detail in the design of the armor, and all these pieces do snap off for playability for children, I guess ages 8 and up. It has a nice sheen, kind of airbrush on top of there, and kind of reddish. It has the reddish design, kind of burgundy-ish on his armor here, in this area here. I don't know if that's how it is, but I believe that's the design in the game. His helmet does come off, and as you can see there, their face are pretty accurate and detailed based off the game. And it is articulated. It's inside of like another ball joint inside, so it does move left and right. His mouth does not open, unfortunately. He has armor on top here, and on the side another brush of that burgundy reddish, and on the side. But on this arm he has what they call markers. I guess they stand for certain things in the tattoos or markers that they have. He has a nice ball joint here in the abdomen area, and in the back, as you can see, really nice over here. These are removable as well, as you see there. This is removable, and this is like a soft plastic. And obviously the arm and his boots with the spikes there, and in the back as well. So overall, very nice figure, and I think a very nice representation of the Arbiter. Even though the plastic feels a little bit, I guess, cheap. It really, I think, serves its purpose, because I don't think it's as cheap as it may come off to the person once you have him in hand. He is a little bit taller than the others, so I believe he's a little over 6 feet, or 6 inches rather, excuse me. Forgive me for that. But I think he's maybe 6.5, maybe 7. And like I said, very nice design, very nice figure. Not bad at all. So I'm going to slide him down here, and I'm going to put him here just for now. So the next figure we'll showcase in this piece will be the newly improved, right? What we would call improved Master Chief. As you can see, he's holding an assault rifle. And Master Chief, this time around, what it seems like they did with the Master Chief figure, it's very much like the original, right? This time around, he instead of coming with one of the blades, he comes with this pistol here. I forgot the name of it. I'm pretty sure you guys, the real Halo gurus, know, which has very nice detail, very nice wash to it. As you can see, try to get it to focus. The handle has that gunmetal on the black. It's very, very nice. Same thing with not a lot of plain applications, but enough to get the point across. You have a nice grayish green going on there, and these do hold down so that you can put them in that classical, floor, like classic floor display, like if you're gonna snipe. So that works. And on to Chief itself. So Chief is basically the same as the original figure. Very nice though. The only thing is this time around, they emphasize more on the detailing in his visor. Has way more, battle marks and scuffs. The armor has a more military green to it. A lot of nice detail and highlights of gray, gunmetal gray, and a lot of traditional style and the way he looked, I believe, in Halo 2 and Halo 3. And in the back, he has his thrusters here, obviously. As you can see, there's a lot of hand sculpted detail, even though these are parts that you can remove for playability for children. But they almost made them, it almost looks to me like they made them more slender. And this time around, in the foot area, in particular, the boots don't pop off. They're actually one whole piece, which gives the figure a more, in my opinion, gives the figure a more, there you go, a slender and an accurate look to what he looks like and representation in the actual games. He has also the same type of articulation, ball joint in the, abdomen area here. Nice range of up and down. It really goes circular as well, 180 degrees. And, you have, I believe it looks like single joint. In the hand is a ball joint that pivots, in and out. Same thing here with this as well. Goes in and out, ball joint. Leg crotch opens. Actually, over here on top of the thigh area is a thigh swivel. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that. So thigh swivel there. And because of that thigh swivel, I'm trying to get this to focus. This is not working out. I'm so sorry. Please bear with me. My camera's acting funny. I'm using my phone camera anyway. There we go. See? So very nice detail. His head has a nice range of movement, left and right, up and down. So he's basically like the original release of Master Chief, just with better paint applications and, more scuff marks, better airbrush marks. So the next figure we'll look at is the Atriox, which he's basically a character and the main villain from Halo Wars 2. And he looks really, really great. He's massive, he's girthy, he has a gorilla-like look to his face, which reminds me a lot of Killer Grodd because his face has a gorilla look and he also has this mechanical arm. And, over here, and I'll be honest with you, even though, like I said, even though the figure, and then we're going to take a nice look at his face. You see he has the tattoos, or the cultural marks, the braids on his beard. Like so, the braids. He even has the his hair that's supposed to be sorry. There you go. Tied from the back with his little bit of white hair here on the top. This swivels here. This is part of his armor, and then in his other side, same thing. He has the blade, kind of like very Predator-esque. He's very girthy in size as far as width. As you can see, his foot right there too. Let's see, look at his feet. Very nice. He got straps there, leather straps. His knees. His knees have a lot of sculpted detail. Accurate colors. Here's the back side of him. Very, very nice in detail as well. And very nice range of articulation for a big girthy figure. He has ball joint here that moves very well. His head movement is left and right. No up and down because of the beard, of course, it hinders. You have a upper shoulder, like what you call this? Oh my God, bicep swivel, right? You have what looks to be a double joint, but it's so big it doesn't really go up and give you a high range. But even though it's pretty good, the hands here on a ball joint, and it comes forward and back. This is a more human monkey-like hands. They turn this way as well. It's like on a ball joint. Nice paint applications all throughout. A nice little detail you see there. It says UNSC. Nice shades of green with the gray, the matte gray, and with a silver sheen, and very small and minute but effective. And the leather brown straps. The green highlights here in his armor as well. And as you can see, look, it does pop out. That's what it looks like. And we pop it back in like so. So I make sure I find the little peg to peg it in the hole. And there we go. So, and then we go to his weapon. which is this big mace or mallet with the red translucent in it, which looks really good. You can see that in the lights. Very, very nice and unique looking weapon. Even in the hilt here, where he holds it, it's very nice and detailed as well, as you can see, kind of like in an arch. And that's his weapon that he comes with. So for being a big figure, he's really, really neat and really impressive in my opinion. For $20, geez, who's gonna complain? And the next figure we're gonna go to is Jerome. Now, I'm not very familiar with Jerome. To me, Jerome reminds me of basically a soldier from that's trying to be another Spartan like Master Chief, even though he is a Spartan. His mask looks kind of a mixture of Chief from first Halo and like a motorcycle bike, but it looks awesome though. It's pretty dope. It has that cut there in the top. Very effective. As you can see, very effective. Nice detail all throughout. And in the back, he doesn't have the boosters. It's different than Chiefs. Doesn't have the boosters. He has a nice darker kind of green. This is his shoulder pad here. Very nice, very detailed as well. It has a Spartan logo with the red thread going across. Crotch area. It looks like they have that leather prosthetic suit underneath. I really like the fact that these pop in and out. There goes his boots, different scope. Looks like a new piece. I haven't seen these before in the Universe line yet. Let me try to. Yeah, there you go. Very different. Nice armor here. And you see how tight it looks here. As far as how the pieces pop in and on and out. And it makes him look really nice and tight and slender in a suit. That gives it a more authentic look as opposed to a toy feature look. For what I understand, I believe he's from Halo Wars as well. And the two weapons he comes with this is the pistol, the traditional pistol, the iconic pistol that everybody knows already from the Halo world. Nice detail. These little holes are so that you can put a peg like that and put them on them to holster it or to storage it on the actual figure themselves. There you go. Nice and detailed. And his other weapon of choice is this, I guess would be a single shot shotgun or rifle. I think it's a shotgun. I think it's a shotgun. There you go. Very nice. Highlights over right here and the back man handle or stabilizing handle, what they call it. Really good. gunmetal black or brackish gray. And again, he also has a nice. He also has a nice range of articulation. This popped out. Sorry about that, folks. It just keeps cutting off on me. And the nice detail there saying 909 So for you guys that know Halo, you know exactly what that means. I'm not really sure. I play Halo, but I'm not really sure as far as the details. I'm not too familiar or savvy with them. The next figure we're showing, definitely not least, is I believe it's Vale. Very beautiful figure. She has like a she's part, I believe, of Locke's team from Halo 5. She has a very put the hand in real quick until it pops out. Very like champagne like look on the red. Excuse me, folks. The armor is very champagne like. It's like a champagne color. She's very nice. Very nice details. It's her jetpack. She has highlights of gold here in the back and in the back of her helmet there. As you guys can see. There you go. Some odd reason all her parts pop out really easy. Sometimes in this case you see here it hinders to do the split. It has again, oh boy, it has a upper tie swivel, single on the knee. These are her boots. Those look pretty awesome too. That single to the front, forward, and no pivot to the left or right. Nice detail on the mask. Her armor on her suit, you see all over. You see little details like that here and here. I don't know how well that's coming in, but Vale, she looks awesome. She really looks really good. I believe there it goes popping out again. Jesus Christ. Excuse me, people. I think, I believe she's one of the females from Locke's team. She has the little horns in the back. So here we have Vale. We'll put her right here. And she comes with this figure. I believe is a machine gun. Or Uzi, could be Uzi. A very nice detail, 2 handles. A holding bracket in the back. There we go. There you go. This would be the scope. It comes with that, and comes with the needle gun from, the the small grunts. They usually have them. Very nice, translucent. Very nice translucent top here. And very nice detail as well. As you guys can see. So we'll place this here. And the last figure in the wave, but certainly not least, is what I consider my favorite and the highlight of this series and wave is Buck. Buck is really cool looking. He does come with his helmet, as you see here. But I wanted to leave it out of the way he comes with the traditional assault rifle. Right here, really quick. There you go, really fast. Here's Buck's rifle. So there's a little highlight of white and green. And green over here. And grayish. And then his helmet, of course. Additional helmet. And then the figure himself, which, to be honest with you, I really think that they did a very fantastic job with his likeness. Because you got to take into consideration, they're not even using the new scan technology that they're using now concurrently for the Star Wars Black Series figures. Let me see if I can get it to have I don't know if you guys can see that how it's coming in. There we go. Yeah, so, and he looks really, really good. His details all over his hair as well. It's all over his head right here. And we have his armor, which is full of details. Right here. And the symbol here. And you have a symbol over here. The marking. And then his chest plate. As you can see there, it says... It says... Buck. Details going down across here with those lines. He has a nice mixture of gunmetal with and silver. I like his design. He looks like an ODST. His boots. I don't know how good it's coming in, but those are his boots. Got some backpacks thingies going on here. And then we turn around. He even got highlight and detail inside his the inner part of his bodysuit. He's got a highlight here in the middle. This is all gray. This is his pack. And the bottom here, he has some highlights as well. More of a, as you can see, really good sculpting. This figure has really good sculpting. And, what I like about it more than anything is that what I like about it more than anything is that it's one of the fewer figures with representation, especially in this line, with a real character's face. And since they were done by actual actors, and even this is really cool. Watch this. This is a cool feature too. He comes with the knife that you put in right in the sheath right there. It slides right in, which is also a nice touch. But he's only one of the only few figures to have representation with a human face based off the real characters in the game, which I thought was the only problem and the only flaw that I felt they left out with Locke. And Locke never brought an extra head with the face of the actual actor. And I know it was because it was the first wave. They had to see how it would do and stuff like that. So I guess for the second wave, they really wanted to go out, all out. And his articulation is really well done to it. Like I said, ball joint in the abdomen, which eliminates you from having to have a waist swivel up here. The range of movement does go underneath this, and this is pretty soft plastic, even though it looks like metal. That's the nice effect that they give it that I like. And, his hands obviously turn 180 degrees, and he has a single in the elbow and ball joint in the hand as well, and the wrist, as well as the pivots. And his head is pretty good. Moves right, left. It's really tight too. Goes up like this much and down and down and down this much. So yeah, see. The joints are pretty loose, pretty tight, and again, like I was trying to point out with the other figures, these figures seem to have been made more with the idea of having a more accurate look, so they have like a more lanky look to them. As far as the that's light is it's really bright all of a sudden. As far as the aesthetics of what they look like in the game. Sorry, people, just trying to get that lighting just right. So we're almost done here. So let me just pull Val a little bit back over here. Move their gun. Put Buck right here in the middle. Put his assault rifle, and his helmet. I want to get this right in the camera. And last but certainly not least as well is the Grunt. And he is the Build-A-Figure. This gun is one of the extra guns that came with what was it, Locke? Yeah. So I just gave it to him to have given some gun action representation. These were painted really well. They look like the Covenant from Halo. Nice details everywhere. The front. So, and here's the Grunt, and I put him in a base because he's kind of top heavy because of this piece here, which is like a hollow plastic, but it's painted really well, and it has a lot of highlights and details all over the place, like a silver metal there, and then the purple with the purple sheen. You have highlights of yellow back here. Let's see if I can get it to focus better. Of yellow over here. This looks like a gold tone color. And you have a lot of sculpting details. Then they have like a fleshy tone kind of look with a little overspray on top of it's like a reddish on top of the beige. And he's pretty well sculpted also. He has the ball joint. So I can get the little, shoulder pad there. You got a bicep swivel up there, as you can see, right here, top. Then he's got the arm, single jointed, but it goes up pretty high. Same thing on this side. And you even got the little veins there. And the arms, the spikes, they do swivel. They have Peg here like he was supposed to come with a weapon, but he didn't. And then on the bottom is plated area. They have here a nice purple, and this is like a navy blue. And in the legs, the same thing. You can split them open, turn them in the knee. Even got a knee bend, as you can see. But because he's tough, and then his head sculpt, obviously, looks like the mask itself. Let's see. Yeah, see. And then the back area connects together just like that on the side. It's like a side view of him. So interesting. I guess interesting choice for the build a figure, I'll be honest. I think it was a smart choice because I don't know if these guys would really. Yeah, he has a ball joint there. For those of you wondering. So he has a nice range of articulation for sure. He's not just a big dead weight plastic figure or something like that, which a lot of people probably are afraid that that's what it was. That's how he would turn out. It is a good choice because I don't think he would be popular. He probably would be a peg warmer, like those little ticker bombing things were for NECA for the Gears of War. You used to see them everywhere back in the day. Nobody really bought them, but at the same time, he's also part of army building because if you want to build an army of these little guys and any other of the characters, you would have to basically keep buying sets of this whole set in wave, at least to have 3 or 4, and then sell off like 2 or 3 sets to get your money back. And I don't know how well. And how easy it would be to sell these sets off, because the problem is a lot of these people that have turn it around. A lot of these people that have seen these figures. There's a lot of people I see out there that give these figures hate, and I keep telling people that you can't put these figures in the same structure of, let's say, a SH Figure Arts or a Mayfax or a Revoltech or Play Arts Kai or to name a few, or Hot Toys obviously, or even you just can't put them in that bracket because they're not those those high standards, but yet they still bring a lot of quality like Mattel does with a lot of their stuff, even though people think they don't. Because I collect a lot of Mattel toys, and they bring replayability too, which is most important for the kids. Also can attach to it and also play them or want to play with them, so they don't just appeal to us. Could they get improvement for more? Yeah, absolutely. Any figure line can. That's how Marvel Legends grew, and that's how Black Series has grown. Any figure line is, has room for improvement as time goes on, obviously. But I think that happens the more we all support these. The more we support them, I think the better it will be, obviously. But yeah, guys. So listen, there's you have it. There is the review for the Halo Universe series Wave 2 from Mattel. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. I really recommend them for $20 a piece. Some places even some for $17.99. It's not, a deal breaker whatsoever. I think that you'll enjoy them for what they are, and they will serve their purpose. And even if you buy them for your kids that like Halo, I think they will enjoy them as well. And it's a win-win for everyone. So guys, leave a comment, like if you like the video, share it if you're so kind, because I know you don't have to, and if you do, it means a lot to me. It really does. And I'll try to do some more if you want. Just leave some good feedback, and I'll do my best. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Love you guys for all your love and support. I saw I just hit 400 subscribers, which for me, that's a nice milestone, because I never thought I would have anybody, because I just meant this channel to be to be fun and something to do for me recreationally. So thanks, guys. See you soon. In the next video, I should have something coming up with, hopefully, with Dragon Ball Z. Take care, guys.